In the ASEAN region, the fisheries sector has been widely recognized as an important sector, providing multifunctional roles important for food security in the region. The most significant functions of the sector include improving livelihoods, promoting economic development, enhancing trade, and providing substantial contribution to food security, as well as further strengthening of the regional cooperation. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, and the Southeast Asian Fisheries Development Center, or SEAFDEC, has always recognized the need to address the important issues pertaining to the sustainable development of fisheries. It was for this reason that the ASEAN-SEAFDEC Conference on Sustainable Fisheries for Food Security in the New Millennium, Fit for the People, was co-organized in November 2001. During that time, the resolution and plan of action on sustainable fisheries for food security for the ASEAN region were adopted by the ministers responsible for fisheries of the ASEAN-SEAFDEC member states. Since then, such instruments have been used as policy framework and guiding principles in the sustainable development of fisheries of the region.
The ASEAN and SEAFDEC in the ASEAN-SEAFDEC member states have been working together in promoting sustainable fishery in the region. We can already see that the region start become very prominent, which have been achieved through enhanced collaboration and cooperation among the ASEAN and SEAFDEC member states.
Yes, it is the deteriorating state of the fishery resources and the emerging fisheries-related issues and initiatives during the past decade which need to be addressed. Thus, the ASEAN-SEAFDEC and the Department of Fisheries of Thailand are organizing the ASEAN-SEAFDEC Conference on Sustainable Fisheries for Food Security towards 2020. The conference is scheduled from 13 to 17 June 2011 in Bangkok, Thailand.
Well, we know that throughout the past decade, all ASEAN member countries have collaboratively undertaken initiatives and activities in ensuring sustainable fisheries in line with the resolution and plan of action adopted during the ASEAN-SEAFDEC Conference in 2001. All ASEAN member countries have shared the resources and expertise in order to move towards the direction and goal in achieving the sustainable fisheries development. So I believe that the organization of this conference in June 2011 and the development of the next decade regional fisheries policy, all member countries, including Thailand, would gain a lot of benefits.
Although most of the issues referred to in the 2001 resolution are still valid, there are several new issues that emerged during the past decade. These include the emerging socio-economic issues, impact of climate change, emerging global requirements for responsible fisheries, and combating IUU fishing, safety at sea, and quality and safety of fish products. Together with the increasing population and demand for food fish, the situation has become very challenging for SEAFDEC and the member states to ensure the sustainable development of fisheries and enhance its contribution of fisheries to food security. SEAFDEC and the ASEAN have been organizing a series of regional technical consultations to discuss the issues that could impede the sustainable development and the contribution of fisheries to food security in the region. The outputs from the regional technical consultations would serve as basis for the technical panel discussions during the conference, as well as for reference during the drafting of the next decade resolution and plan of action by the ASEAN member states, which would be adopted by the ministers responsible for fisheries during the June 2011 conference.
The Fish for the People 2020 conference is indeed timely and crucial to enable the countries to translate key ASEAN policies and instruments into comprehensive sectoral plans for their respective fishery sectors. This is an important basis for ensuring sustainable development of the sector and for better livelihoods of those depending on it in the longer term. This is considering that the fishery sector has the potentials and promise to contribute to the ASEAN community building and beyond.